Okay, let's go up. Okay, a couple of enemies here. Let's just backstab this guy if I can. And also kill him the regular way. This guy up here is throwing some fire bombs. Let's kill this guy over here first. Okay, and I gotta be careful because I tend to lock onto enemies too much. And sometimes there's, for example, I was here locking onto this enemy. An enemy came up behind me and I was walking down, but then the camera switched to face this, and if I go back, then I would go to my death. I gotta be careful about that. I think I've died more to this game by falling than by any other thing, which is quite silly. Also something that I'm not sure, I don't know this, but from my experience that's what seems to happen. I don't know if backstabbing is different with some kind of weapons, because I'm pretty sure I can backstab more easily with certain weapons than with other ones. Maybe that's just me. Let's go over here and pick up a ring of sacrifice. You can equip that ring, and when you die, you won't lose your souls, but the ring breaks. I remember actually the first time I got that ring, I equipped it, and then I died here because I messed up this jump. So that was really nice use of a ring. Pick this up. Another soul of a lost undead. Here we're gonna kill this. Oh. You see that little meter that appeared? That's a poison meter. Once it's full, we get poisoned. I think you caught a glimpse of the bleeding meter once we fought skeletons down there, because I got hit once. Okay, there's a door here. Does not open from this side. So we'll have to go up here. Imminent holding with both hands. Try resignation. Imminent dark wraith. So dark wraiths are, it's another name for the invaders, player invaders that can invade your world and kill you. But again, that only happens if you're in human form. Can break these barrels and go down here for another soul. Let's kill this guy. Okay, nothing here. There's something over here that we can get, which is a soul of a lost undead. A little bit of an ambush. Another thing you can do with shields or weapons, if you equip them in your left hand, is you can parry. I'm not very good at that, but I'll try and show you if I can. You have to time it perfectly, which I didn't do, and I just killed both of them. Okay, never mind. Guess I'll show you next time. I think we got everything down here, so let's go back to the main path. kill this guy first. Just throwing some fire bombs. Let's see if I can do it on this guy. Have to time it perfectly. Okay, missed. Okay, there we go. Although it didn't have the result I expected. I think I must have mistimed it, but if you do it perfectly, you get that little sound that you heard. You have to time it precisely as the attack is gonna hit you, and you cannot do it with every enemy. What's this? Meat fatty. Okay. Yeah, you have to do it, it has to be precise as the attack is gonna land. And if you do it perfectly, you get a little sound, and you can attack the enemy for a critical hit. It'll usually have its special animation, but I think I mistimed it, maybe. Try jumping. Well, I don't think I can jump from here. Yeah, but from above I think I can do that jump. Oh, one thing. Since, well, if you're playing this on PC, you're probably using DS Fix, as I am. There's an option to unlock the FPS to 60, if you want. And that'll make the game run smoother, but it messes up some of the animations. There are, I think the animations are faster or ends quicker, so there are a couple of jumps you'll have a hard time doing. So I have this at 30 right now. But I do have the FPS unlocked, but I locked them at 30. I think it runs better than default 30 FPS. Maybe it's just me. I know it works better with the skip movies option. If I didn't, when I unlock the FPS, the skip movies option in the DS Fix works perfectly. But if I don't, it doesn't really work properly. I still get the logos at the beginning. Got a crossbowman. Screw this guy. Let's go over here first into this side area. These guys have spears and shields. One easy way to deal with them is just kick them by pressing forward and attack at the same time. And regular attack, not the heavy one. That'll break their block. Down here, there's a little ambush on this side. And here you have a merchant.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale. Things are getting treacherous in these parts. A horrible goat demon has moved in below. And up above, there's that humongous drake and a bull demon too. If you stick around this place, it might end up being your grave. Here, I'm not here to chit-chat. We talk business, or we talk nothing at all.
Okay, so this is your first proper merchant, unless you're into miracles. You can buy an orange guidance soapstone. It's cheap, so I'll buy it just to show you what it does. You can buy repair powder to repair your main weapon. You can buy a bottomless box. This will allow you to store your inventory, so you don't get your inventory cluttered with useless items that you don't need. A repair box to repair weapons and armor at a bonfire, although we cannot buy it yet. A residence key. This opens residences in Undead Burg. I will buy one. I can open most doors with the master key, but I think there's one that I need this key for. I'm not 100% sure on that, but almost. And you can buy some weapons. You can get a dagger, a dexterity weapon, you can get a short sword, which has a C bonus on strength and dexterity, scimitar, rapier, hand axe, a club. Oh, I could buy a club. has a scaling, but the battle axe does more raw damage. We get a reinforced club, deals also some bleed damage. Spear, short bow for a ranged weapon, they can be quite useful, and an assortment of shields. And you can get a chain armor here. You can get some arrows and bolts for bows and crossbows.
Thank you kindly.
But I'll just get the key for now. If you want a good weapon for the early game, you could also buy a bow and some arrows. A lot of arrows. But I would not recommend that weapon. It will lull you into a false sense of security. Because that weapon does very good damage, but does not scale. So at one point, a weapon that you upgraded and has some sort of scaling will be a lot better. Oh, I completely forgot these guys existed. Okay, so let's progress properly into the Undead Burg. Well, let's see if I can actually do the parry. Ah, there's the proper animation. Okay, so parries can deal a lot of damage. Oh, and we got a short sword from this guy. That's nice, I guess. Okay, kill these guys. And this one dropped, what? A longsword. Is a longsword better than my axe? I don't think so. Only 80. That door is locked from the other side, so no point in going there. Over here, can kill this guy. Oh, another nice parry. 198 damage, very nice. Wow, I'm on a roll. Yeah, but again, remember, not every enemy can be parried. Nor backstabbed. We got some black firebombs, one of the gifts from the beginning. I believe they deal more damage than regular firebombs. Though I'm not sure, I don't think I ever used them. Okay, ton of guys, this guy has firebombs, so let's finish him off first. Though he managed to dodge. Okay, so this one, use the resin key, but can also be opened by the master key. And we get gold pine resin. This is a consumable that can be applied to most weapons and makes them deal lightning based damage for a certain time. I believe buffs work for all regular weapons, but not for special weapons. Not for unique weapons. And we got 1 humanity from killing an enemy. Ow. Kinda hurts. Also, be careful where you're fighting, because your attacks can hit the walls and not connect at all. I don't think I can replicate it here. Maybe on this wall. It's not really working. Yeah, but in cramped spaces, if you try and do a horizontal attack, it might not work. It might hit the wall and not connect at all. Okay, now down here, that's a Black Knight. That's a pretty tough enemy to beat. And it guards a ring. I don't think that ring is very useful though, but I'll leave the Black Knight here for now. I could kill him. It's you could backstab him to death. But I'd rather get some more item discovery. Oh, I think item discovery also gets boosted by the amount of humanity you have, so got a little extra from this one humanity that we're carrying. Okay, I'd rather get some more magic discovery because they can drop their weapons and they are quite powerful. Oh, did that guy kill himself? I think he did. Down here you can open this door with the Master Key. Down here is also a very powerful enemy that you can backstab, but it might take a while at this level, so I can also come back later. He drops a ring that will increase your equip load by 50%, so if you're into heavy armor, that's a very nice ring to have. Yeah, first things first. Here's the fog gate. We are going to defeat a boss. First, and this is a mistake I've made on the first time I played this, there are some snipers up here. Ow. I should really be more careful. Let's go back to full health. Okay, so we are going to fight the Taurus demon. Also note that once you're into the boss area you cannot leave. Okay, so that's the Taurus demon. There are two ways that I know to defeat him. First we can climb this ladder. And we can just do some jump attacks on his head for massive damage. And you can repeat. The other one takes a little longer, but there's actually a blind spot if you stay in between his legs. And also roll just to be on the safe side. I wasn't really in the middle there. You can still take some extra damage if you're not in the proper position. And down he goes. Got humanity and a homeward bone. And we can now proceed. And we get a ton of souls too. That's always nice. Okay, now we can go down here and speak to Solaire of Astora.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time. Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment. The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey? This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this. We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind. Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
Okay, so we've met Knight Solaire, and now we have access to the white sign soapstone, which works similarly to the orange guidance soapstone, which I neglected to show you even though I bought it, but I'll do it with the white one. So with this one you can place your summon sign on the ground like this, and it can appear to other players, and if they see it they can choose to summon you. They can only summon you if they're in human form, but you can be summoned in hollow form. Get rid of that. Oh, and I think they can only summon you if they haven't defeated the area boss yet. So let us continue. Now I gotta run fast because there be dragons. Okay, let's forget all about the dragon for now. We can kick this ladder to create a little shortcut and access the bonfire that we were in a moment ago.